Hello, this is Danny. Today we'll be doing some ethical hacking and cybersecurity research via Htb Box. We'll be looking at Returned. It's a retired box. First, we'll start off with some in-map enumeration and also do a Rust scan, which is a much faster version of in-map, in which we'll identify that port 80 is open. We'll go ahead and capture some LDAP credentials via a malicious LDAP server. Doing so, we can go ahead and log in with WinRM. Then we'll exploit the server admin local group permissions to start a rev shell and pwn the Windows machine to gain system level access. This is going to be the attack chain. So first we're going to get the LDAP credentials via the vulnerable service. Then we'll log in via WinRM for our initial access exploit. And then finally, we'll go ahead and privilege escalate with the server admin privileges to start the reverse shell. That said, let's get started.
All right, so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and open up in a new terminal. I'm going to open it up from the location of the folder I'll be working from. So open up terminal here. Then we'll do the ifconfig -0. All right, we'll grab the IP address, put it up top for our local host IP address. We'll open up a new tab here, go here, rename this localhost IP, change color to blue, because that's what I like to do. Come over here, rename this. We got the R host, which should be the same for all of us. And that's going to be 10, 10, 11, 108. All right, great. Go ahead and highlight that one red. All right, now we'll go ahead and start that in-map scan here. There's two scans you can do, the in-map and the Rust scan. So the Rust scan is much quicker. So we'll go ahead and actually do that one first. We notice that port 80 is open. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So I'll go ahead and open up this. So if we take a look at port 80, you can see that it's running some type of HTB printer admin console. So if I go to settings, you can see it has the server address for the domain controller. But what we're trying to do is put our own so we can get these credentials. If you're trying to see those credentials via the code, it's not going to work. I retried that. But what we're going to do is we are just going to open up the new one right here. We're going to start up an LDAP server. So LDAP. And I have it running over here. So let me go ahead and stop that from running. All right, great. So you'll take this command here, and I'm just going to show it so you can see it. We've got two consoles open. All right, so when you run this, see that we are awaiting a connection to our malicious LDAP server that we've spun up. So typically with these printers, they'll reach out to an LDAP server. LDAP's a lighter weight version of Active Directory. We're going to specify we want it to connect to our malicious LDAP server and then update. And you can see that it's sent the credentials in clear text. So now that we have these credentials and the username, we can go ahead and try to log in. So we're going to open up a new console here. We're going to do WinRM. We're going to be using evil WinRM to actually get access. So let me scroll here, and we're going to use this command here. So let me come over here, drop this in there. So you can see I have a evil WinRM connection. I'm gonna end this one here. Yep, go to next to that one. All right, cool. We'll start this one here, and we're in. All right, so I'll go ahead and kind of zoom in here so you can see my screen a little better. There we go. All right, so now that we're in, I've got the list of commands we're going to run here. So we're going to do who am I groups to see who are we, where are we at in the groups. And we are part of the printer operators group. Okay, but there's also a server operators group here. So what we're going to do is first, you could get the flag. So let me go back to the directory here. And we'll go dir type, no, dir, yeah, there we go. CD desktop. All right. dir, and then you can go ahead and type out that flag like that. I'm not going to do it, but you can do it. It's against the policy to do it. So on camera. Next, we'll go ahead and check out our user permissions. And you can see that we're a part of that server operator group. Okay, great. So the server operator group, if we look at the interwebs, we'll find that the server, and I'll just bring it up here, can start and stop binaries. Okay, that's what they can do. So what we're going to do is we're going to upload a malicious binary, and then we're going to start it up. All right, so in order to do that, it's very easy with EOWinRM. All you need to do is just upload, so you can upload a binary. In order to do that, we're going to open up another tab. This one's going to be called Locate, and this is where I go to locate my binary. So I'm trying to locate nc.exe, right? I can see it's in all these locations. So if I'm trying to like copy this over to my location, my folder, CP location of that, this should be the default one, and then boom, it's now there. So it's now in this folder I'm working off of. So now I can actually upload this via EvoWinRM very easily. So I could upload nc.exe and it should upload it. All right, cool. So now it's uploaded it. Now what we can do is create that malicious binary. And let me just go ahead and pull up the command for that over here and then zoom in so you can see it better. But that's it right there, right? So you got the name of the binary, the path to the binary, the command that's going to execute, which is a reverse shell, and then we're going to stop and start that binary, okay? So copy that, come over here and paste it in. Now do not start it yet because we need to start our listener. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new tab here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to call this one NC, and this is where I'm going to be listening from. Now I like using rwrap because it creates a more stable shell. So let me pull up the command for that. So this is the sudo rl wrap. So rl wrap, if you don't have it installed, install it. It's so much better than netcat. And I'm going to come back over here. All right, we're going to listen on port 1234. And now we're listening. Okay, now that we have that running, we can go ahead and start and stop that binary that we uploaded. So I'll go back to my EvoWinRM one. First, we're going to create that binary service. Then we're going to start and stop this service. And when we stop it, we're going to have to start it. And when we start, that's going to get the reverse shell that we want. Right? All right, you can see it hangs. Whenever something hangs, you know you got a shell. So now that we have the shell, I can go cd users, actually, c users, administrator, desktop, and then I can do dir, and then you can see the root flag there. So type root.text, and then boom, you could enter that, and you've got it. All right, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video and seeing me run through it. Please consider liking and subscribing. More videos coming your way. I'm going to complete all the easy boxes, all the mediums, all the hards, going all the way, going hard, and we're going to learn and get through this together. All right, that's all I got. Danny out.